Hi, I'm Louise with, I was going to say with Simply Cooking with Louise. Well, that too, but also the salted pepper. And this is my nephew.
I'm Dylan, and I'm from Cooking with Kids.
All right, and Dylan's going to join me tonight. We are going to whip up some ice cream, and while that's churning, we're going to make something delicious that is what he wants, which is very kid-friendly in the Ninja Foodie, okay? All right, so first thing what we need to do is make our ice cream batter, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be, what kind of ice cream are we making?
We're making s'mores ice cream.
S'mores ice cream. And it starts with a vanilla base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the heavy cream. And I want you to fill it. How many cups do we need? What did I say we would do?
1 cup.
1.5.
Half cups.
1.5 cups of heavy cream.
So this.
Okay, that's 1 cup right here.
Mm-hmm.
8 ounces, 1 cup. And then if you go right up to there, it's 1.5. And when you're measuring anything out, you keep your container flat on a surface, and then you pour it in until it reaches that line right there, okay? And if you don't have enough, I've got another one in the refrigerator. Looks like we're going to have just enough. Oh, no, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, perfect, perfect.
Good?
Yep, good. All right, now we need to add a cup of whole milk. So if we have 1.5 cups of heavy cream,
we have to have 2.5 cups.
Perfect. Good math skills there. All right. You see where the 2.5 is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There.
Now we also want to add about a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And let me get, where did those little tablespoon things go? There they are. Okay. So you have to find a tablespoon.
So how much?
A tablespoon.
So
that's 1/2 of a tablespoon.
1 tablespoon.
Yep.
I'm gonna pour it.
Make sure it's clean. All right, and you're gonna pour it in. Do you want me to hold this, or are you gonna do it both?
I'll do it both.
Okay. Pour it over there, so if any spills, it just goes into the mix. Keep going. Yeah, good, good. Good job. All right, that looks good. Perfect. Okay. Now, what else do we need to add? What else goes in ice cream?
Sugar.
Right. Okay. All right, so we want to get the sugar. And there's 1/2 cup measuring in here. You can use that because that's what we need. Okay, so measure out the sugar. All right, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yep, looks good. It's a little shy, but remember it was a little sweet, so we'll be fine. Perfect. All right, and then we need 1 egg yolk, which I already have here ready for you to pour in there. And then you get to have some fun mixing. Oh, and a pinch of salt. Now, do you know why you add salt to something that's sweet like ice cream?
No.
Okay, you do. You add a little bit of salt because it actually brings out the sweetness. So we add a little bit of salt to even sweet things.
How much?
1/2 of a teaspoon would be fine.
So
that's a tablespoon. See how it has a big T?
Mm-hmm.
TBL. And that's 1 teaspoon. See it has a little T? And that's an 1/8. Quarter. And that's 1/2.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So hold that in your hand.
I want to pour it.
Okay. I probably should have gotten the other salt. I think you're going to get more on my hand than on the spoon, but that's all right. You're doing good.
This is taking forever.
That's okay. Okay, don't spill it though. Okay.
I think this is doing.
It's, you know what? I think it's going to be fine. We'll just add in that. That was about 1/4 of a teaspoon. That'll be fine. All right, now you've got a whisk. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it in the bowl and just keep going. And that's it. Perfect. Just keep mixing. Make sure the egg is well beaten. All right, that looks good. All right, now, what does every chef do before or while they're cooking? What do you do with your food while you're cooking?
Taste it?
Yes, that's it. You taste it. So let me grab a spoon. Okay. Yeah. And you want to, let me just make sure that the egg is, yeah, that looks good, Dylan. Okay. So now take a little taste and make sure.
It's good.
Okay, don't put your spoon back in there though. So it tastes good?
Yeah.
All right, so now we can pour it in the ice cream maker.
You want to taste? I think you should taste.
Oh, you think I should too? Just to make sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looks good.
Taste it.
You mixed it very well. All right. Mmm. That's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, really delicious. Okay, so now we're using a Cuisinart Ice Cream Maker. Dylan got this for Christmas. And one of the things that I love about it is you don't have to do anything with the bowl. So it doesn't have to be pre-frozen or anything like that, like a lot of ice cream makers. So it's room temperature and it's perfectly fine because this has a compressor. So we got to make sure, remember how I said we got to make sure it's in there. Perfect,
Yeah.
just like that. The paddle's already in, so that's good. So now you pour it, and when you pour it, you want to make sure you pour it into here. You don't want to get it around here. You don't, not on the edge. You want to get it right down in there, okay?
Okay.
You got it?
Oh.
Well, yeah, we're good. We have a spill. That's okay. We'll clean it up. All right.
Really might have to spill.
Yeah, it's okay. No problems. Let's clean the ice cream maker first and foremost, just to make sure.
We don't have that much ice cream.
Oh, but remember, as it churns, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Move this back a little bit. All right. I don't want to. I'll clean this up in just a minute, okay? Let's just go ahead and get the lid on, and then you can turn it on. The lid goes on a certain way, too. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? Ooh. Oh, I might need your stool. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so turn the power on. And then the timer. What did we set it for?
60 minutes. 1 hour.
1 hour. That's right. Now, it doesn't always take that long. But while that's churning, we're going to whip up some dinner with Dylan's choices.
I put it on.
Yeah. All right, let's clean this mess up. And then we will get to the next thing.
But we have to cut out the mixes.
Well, we can do that. Let's get our dinner started, okay? All right, let's get that started because we're going to switch places. Now, Dylan's going to be in charge of the pressure cooker.
Sorry if it's really loud.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do about that. We'll just talk a little louder, right?
Yeah.
First of all, what are we making for dinner? And you want to talk to the camera. Okay, remember the camera's here.
We're making, I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called.
Well, you wanted pepperoni pizza, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't have all the fixings for pepperoni pizza.
I have pepperoni.
So what did we decide to do?
Pepperoni noodles.
Yeah, like a pepperoni pasta.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to do that with Kraft macaroni and cheese. And that's the first thing we need to do because the rest of it won't take very long. But we need to get the pasta cooked, okay? Now, when you're pressure cooking, you have to have a thin liquid. Kind of like on the stove, when you're boiling pasta, you know, you always have to have it in liquid, like water. That's the same thing we're going to do here because that's all we're going to cook right now is just the pasta. If I can open up the box.
I know how to.
I don't know how to open the box. Okay. You got it? All right. Let me get... Whoops.
Don't fill out.
Well, we don't want to spill all the noodles everywhere.
No, we do not.
Okay, just a few? Okay. All right, so how do you open the pressure cooker? Yep. Okay, we've got the inner pot in. We're going to dump in the pasta.
Dump.
Mara, do you cook with what water should I use? Refrigerator. Okay. All right. So how much? Okay, so it's just a thin layer on the bottom. So we want to cover that, but just cover it with water. So you go get some water in the cup. All right. Okay. Oh gosh, are we gonna spill?
No.
Are you gonna even step up? Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, we don't want too much.
I think that's enough.
Okay, I think that's enough too. Yeah, I do. So that is about 2 cups.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. Now I'm gonna just move this around. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so used to doing it. I'm so used to doing it. Okay, that's enough. We just want to make sure they're under the water. So make sure they're under the water. Yeah, in a thin layer. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we're going to pressure cook. Okay? All right. How do you close the pressure cooker? That's right. Perfect. Then you want to slide the slider all the way over to the left. Turn it on. Okay? Now we are on pressure cook. High is what we want. This is your time here. But we don't want to go 10 minutes. If we pressure cook for 10 minutes, it would be mush.
Yeah.
So we could go 2 or 3 minutes. What do you think?
I think try 2, but if we need another minute, we can put another minute.
Okay. All right. So we will do 2 minutes, and then you have to hit the start button. Okay. And then make sure your seal, this is vented, this is sealed. So make sure it's floating right here, okay? Yep, so if it's over there, now you turn it to where it should be sealed, and it floats. Yep, perfect. Okay, now for our pepperoni pasta thingy. We need pepperoni. Where's the pepperoni?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. How are we going to make pepperoni? Pasta, we don't have.
I don't know where the pepperoni is.
Well, who would know in this house where the pepperoni is?
I don't know.
Mommy will know where the pepperoni is, so we're going to ask Mommy.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Pepperonis.
All right, perfect. Okay, now do you want them whole or do you want them cut up a little bit?
Cut up a little bit.
Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and
There are no pepperonis in there.
Okay. More little pieces. All right. You want to switch with me so you can. Okay. And then we need to find your knife.
I have a knife.
I don't know if the serrated knife's gonna work for pepperoni. You know, do you have kitchen shears, like clean kitchen scissors? If not, that's okay. Because your birthday's coming up, and maybe Aunt Louise can get you some stuff. You know. All right. Well, we'll try. Let's try with this knife. We'll try. All right. What do you want? 1 pepperoni?
No.
2?
No.
3?
No.
4?
Yes.
For the whole pot?
No.
Just for you.
That's maybe the whole entire package.
The whole entire pack. That might be a lot. Let's see.
Maybe like a handful.
Okay. Let's grab out. How many cups of pasta does a box of Velveeta make? Do you know how we can find out?
On the back of the box.
That's exactly right. On the back of the box. So you want to look and see. Serving size is about 1/3 of the box. And it makes about 1 cup. So how many cups total?
3 cups.
Yep, perfect. Oh, you're smart. You really are smart. What do you have to say?
Nothing.
All right, go ahead. You want to count them into 4?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Perfect.
All right.
I don't know. It's
doing
hard.
fine.
It's
you're doing-
hard.
Is it?
Maybe
Alright.
can I just use a butter knife?
Oh, yeah, you can probably do that.
I think a butter knife would be easy.
Because I don't think
Or scissors.
well, I mean, I'd really have to clean those.
Yeah.
Let's use a butter knife.
That's too small.
Is it? No, it's okay. No, I think good. They're good size. I think you're doing good. All right, I think you're good there. You don't have to make them too small.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you want to cut a stack at a time?
Yes.
Do you want to try that?
Yes.
It saves time.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So see, there we
We
have.
only have 50 minutes left.
We have about 4 of them there. That's enough. Though. You don't need 5. Oh, you're gonna push the envelope. All right. Yeah. That's good.
That's one more.
That's good. Okay, good job. Don't get too close to your fingers.
I know.
Okay.
And then let me cut this one.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you something. Take your. Watch me for a minute. Of course, I'm doing it from the other side. Okay. Take your fingers, tuck them, so that when you go down, you're never going to chop your fingers.
Okay.
It'll slide, and then you can just cut right through, just like that. Okay. Tuck your fingers under. I know it's a little hard. Let me get around here just to get your fingers right. So tuck your fingers like that. And then still hold on. But you see how the knife will go right down your knuckles. It's hard. It takes a lot of practice. I don't even do it all the time.
I think these are good sized pieces.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, let me just cut. I'm doing a lot at a time now.
Okay, well, let's not get carried away. We definitely don't want to cut yourself. Now, why don't you tell everybody what you're making?
We're making pepperoni pasta.
That's right, pepperoni pasta. We don't know what we're doing. We just grabbed some ingredients out and we're
Just testing.
giving it a whirl, right?
Just testing.
Now, do you like chunks of tomatoes or no? Do you? Do you like chunks of tomatoes? You do? Okay. Do you know where a can opener is?
No, I do not.
Who in this house would know where a can opener is?
Mom.
Uh-oh. Guess what just happened?
What?
I turned the foodie off.
Why did you do that?
Well, it was a big accident.
A really, really bad accident.
Yeah. But we were preheated, so guess what happened?
What?
And we went 2 minutes. Did we go 2 minutes or 3 minutes?
2.
Okay. So
I think I'm done.
we're good to go. Oh shoot! I just turned it off again.
Good boy. You did that. I'll take over.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We gotta let the professional do it. Okay. Yep. We've already preheated, so even though I turned it off, it's still hot, so it went directly to pressure cooking. Okay, so we're pressure cooking. Now we need to figure out what else is going to go into our pepperoni pasta.
Pepperoni.
Yes, and what else? We've got some cheese and a little bit of sauce. We've got some sauce here. And do you want chunks of tomatoes in there?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. And then if we need to thicken it up, we can use some tomato paste. But I don't think we're going to need to. I think we're going to be okay. All right, but we do need to open this up.
We do.
And let's check our... Whoa, our ice cream's starting to thicken. Look,
Yeah,
Dylan.
And I think we might need to start cutting off.
You think we need...
Mixing.
You think so?
Yeah. So just ready until...
Okay. How about this? Oh, somebody's calling you.
I'll be right back. Hello.
I'm sorry. He's very popular. Okay. All right. We've got 38 seconds left. And then we have to release the pressure. Okay? So you're going to want to be over here to do it. Are you afraid to do it?
No.
Okay. Have you ever done it before?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go through how to do it. You need to make sure that your face is not anywhere around here. When it starts to come out, it's going to be really hot steam.
Okay.
Okay? So you don't lean over it or anything like that. You want to stand back. You're only going to extend your arm. You want to, see?
Yeah. And you go back.
And you extend your arm and your finger and you pull it towards you. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. Perfect. Okay. You did it. All right. Let me see. What else do we need here? We need one of these. Okay. So now, the next step, what do you think the next step is?
Put pepperoni in?
Well, first we have to make sure the pasta's cooked right.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, normally I would add salt to the pasta water, but because we're using this cheese, it's got plenty of salt in it. Okay? All right. I wish we had some broccoli. Wouldn't broccoli be good in there? Oh, did you see the look? Oh my gosh. No broccoli. We'll have broccoli on the side then. If we still have some broccoli left over. I think we do. Because you have to have a vegetable. You know? Or I've got a little salad too. So, but I don't think the lettuce was looking too good. And look, your ice cream. You're right. Now we're in a time crunch.
Yeah.
We're in a time crunch here because the ice cream is getting close. We don't have the mix-ins done, but we've got to address this.
Yeah.
I know. This is cooking. This is cooking, kid. And my voice is so hoarse. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Open it up.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. You got to slide the slider. Now, if it doesn't slide right away, it does. Okay. Now lift up. Now be careful because it's very steamy. Yep. Perfect. Perfect.
Water's dripping down.
That's okay because it will collect in this cup. See, look at it go. Look at it go into that cup. All right. So give a stir. Oh, perfect amount of water, Dylan. Perfect amount. There's none left. The pasta looks good. Okay.
Now put the pepperoni in.
Well, first we need to make sure that the pasta is cooked all the way.
I think it's too hot for me to taste it.
Well, it's a little too hot right now, so we'll just let it cool for a minute.
Why?
I think that you're good though.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Put the pepperoni in.
Yeah, can I just put it in?
Yeah, just put that in. And now we don't want it to get too liquidy, so I think we're only going to put half of this cheese in, okay?
Like how much?
Half of it. Half of this container, okay? So we're only going to put half in there right now, okay? We can add more if we need to.
I think that's enough.
Okay. Perfect.
I think I can add.
Okay, and if we need to, we can add more. All right, give it a stir. Now, do you want to pour it in the sauce or do you want to stir while I pour in the sauce?
I want to do both at the same time. I can.
You can?
Yes.
Okay, you don't want to get it too saucy, right? Can you? I don't know.
Maybe you can just pour it in and then do it again.
Okay, all right. You don't want to pour the whole thing in though. Okay.
And hold this thing.
Yep.
And then like how much?
Maybe a quarter of it. Oh, that's good. Good. Okay. Now give it a stir.
In the middle. Side.
Okay. Now, what do we have to do?
I think I'm good.
Okay, what do we have to do? What do we have to do as we're going along cooking? No, not yet. We have to taste it. So get a little bit on that spoon. Get a little bit there.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay, and put it onto here. Okay, did you get a little pepperoni?
No. I don't think so.
Here, I'll just grab it. Okay.
No, let me taste it.
Okay, now you're taking, now be careful because it's hot.
It cooled down a lot.
You did?
Oh my god, this is so good.
It's good? Okay, do you think it needs anything else?
No.
No? Now, do you want to put a crunchy cheese topping on it? Okay, so let's do that. All right. So what we need to do is look at the sides here. See how the sides have all this stuff? You want to push those down into the pot.
Okay.
And we have to make the topping. So I have some Parmesan cheese, and that'll be good. I don't know if your mom has any mozzarella. We could ask. And I know she has some panko. Okay, so we're going to make up a quick little topping. Do you need mozzarella? Do you know? If not, no big deal.
It's in the drawer. It's in the drawer.
Okay. What does that taste like? Tastes like pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Panko. Okay, now we need a little bowl. Do you want to reach it or do you want me to get it? Get a little bowl. Okay. I don't think we need any more of that cheese. Okay. Perfect. Now we probably need about a cup and a half total. So I'm going to put about a cup of panko in.
Well, if you want to know that I have like a thick, so it's exactly like the cup.
I don't even know if I need to worry about the Parmesan. Do I need to worry about grating the Parmesan?
Yes.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to find a cheese grater. And then I'll put about half of a cup of this cheese in.
Then put it in?
Nope, not yet. We got to get, you wanted me to grate the Parmesan in there. I think we need a bigger bowl.
I got a bigger bowl.
Can you reach that? Ooh. Okay, perfect. Oh, the dog is over. The dog smells the good food.
Yeah, hilarious. Hey, Glenn.
Okay. Do you have a cheese grater?
You want to be famous? Come on, here. You want to be famous?
Okay. You can't find a cheese grater. It's perfectly fine, right? Because we improvise, right? So I'm going to take your knife.
Got it.
And we're just going to grate it.
I want to do it.
Okay, good. Come on. It's hard. Oh, we gotta go with our ice cream. Okay, maybe Aunt Louise should do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna mix this up. And now you spread it all over the top in a thin layer. You want it evenly across all the pasta because we're gonna air fry. So you might want to do this with your hands.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna air fry, and if you air fry pasta, it gets hard. So you want to just sprinkle it all around.
You bumped the hands.
We did. And you can probably see over there a little bit better than I
Hand bump.
can. Now we've got to hurry up because now we've got to clean up. And we've got to get our sweet fixings.
Oh, we need to do the whole thing. I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it. I really don't care. Oh. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
Look at this.
Well, you did a good job. You don't need a whisk because you want it on top.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to close the lid. Yep, close the lid. And now we want the slider here because we're going to air fry. See how this like air fry stove top? So now we want to turn the dial. First we have to turn it back on again. So we want the air fry to be lit up, which it is. And we don't want it to burn. So we want to take our temperature down to about 325. And we will set the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so set the time for 10 minutes.
And then
and then hit start.
Now when that's going, we have to cut.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up. So wait a minute. I gotta clean up.
Yeah,
Because we're going from something savory to sweet, and you don't want Parmesan cheese in your s'mores ice cream, do you?
No.
That would not be very good, right?
No, it would not.
All right, so let's get this cleaned up here. And now we can.
I'm gonna read the comments.
Do you want to cut your marshmallow?
I'm gonna read
All right. Are these too big?
the comments. Yes.
Oh man.
Yes, they are.
Okay, I'll cut them in half. You're hard to work for, Dylan. All right. Oh, you know what you can start to do? Why don't you start breaking these up and put them in this bowl? You want to break them into bite-sized pieces. So our ice cream is ready for mix-ins. So that took 30 minutes. So we set the timer for 60 minutes, but like we're ready to add in our mix-ins. We might have to have an upside-down dinner.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
No. Like on dessert floor.
Yeah. Yeah. So we might get to eat ice cream before we eat our main dinner.
No.
Well, how about we just have a taste? Here, you can put this right in this bowl. Yeah, because we're not even going to put these in the freezer like we did last time. They're going to go right in because you hear how the machine's making a different sound? That's the sound telling you that it's pretty much ready to have the mix-ins put in. The motor's working a little harder.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are like crumbs in it.
It's okay if there's crumbs. All right, we're going to do the chocolate bar. Now, should we put the whole chocolate bar in or half?
I think
Or, Dylan, do you want a little bit of fudge going through it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so let's just put in half. And then we'll put in a little bit of fudge. Because I've got that ganache from dessert the other day. Oh, we got to get going, kiddo. You hear it? Oh, there it goes. It stopped turning. And that's just because it got so thick. All right. That's okay, though. We'll just power it off. We can power it back on. Put these in.
Wait,
Okay, let me grab the ganache.
I want.
Oh my gosh, this is really hard.
I can do it.
Of course. Okay, better than me. No, we want to put right in ice cream. You want to switch with me?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's switch. We don't need to put too much in. Oh my gosh, everything's ready at once.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work too well. I should have probably microwaved it a little bit. Let's skip that. That's going to be, I think it's just going to freeze in there. Okay, so go ahead. Now, let's go ahead and put the mix-ins in the way you would if we didn't let it go too long, okay? Oh, I'm so short.
Yes, you are.
I can't get it to, you know why? Because I know why. Okay. Uh-oh. You might have to do this manually, Dylan.
Daniel said, I think I want a pizza.
All right. I don't know if we're going to get this mixed in because I let it go too long. But we can see. Let's see if we, I might have even froze it. Whoops! Whoops! I froze it.
Ice cream gone wrong.
Ice cream gone wrong.
No!
That's okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be delicious. Just got to give it a minute.
I don't want to put it in the freezer.
No, it doesn't need to go in the freezer. It needs to actually, though, because we let it churn too long before we added the mix-ins.
Mm-hmm.
Totally my fault.
Yes.
Totally my fault.
Yes.
Because you wanted to do your mix-ins and I made you wait and I shouldn't have. So that's my fault. So now we have to wait for it to just kind of warm up, not cool down, warm up some, because you won't be able to get that out. And if you try, you're going to break it. because what happened is it started to warm up a little bit and then it froze the container to the bottom. It happens. All right. So this looks good though. You want to look at it?
I want to taste.
Okay. So let me get you a little plate. And then hopefully by that time the ice cream will be ready to taste. And then we can.
Is this kid some kind of super chef?
All right. Now this is a non-stick pot, so we can't go in there with anything metal or it will make it you know what would happen. It's a non-stick pot. If we use metal, what will happen? It'll scratch. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. So now be careful. Stand up straight because this is hot. Okay. So you need to be careful. When you go in there, you need to be careful. And oh, it's crunchy. And cheesy. Look at that cheese pull. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. All right, now this is just a little taste, okay?
Yeah.
So we don't need to do a big plate. We want to do a little taste.
Test.
Now you don't need to eat with that because we'll use that to keep dishing it out for everybody who wants to eat it. Whoops. So you need a little fork.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is Chef Dylan's creation. And what is it called? What's it called? You got to tell people. Pepperoni pasta. Is it too hot? Meanwhile, I will try very hard not to ruin the ice cream. What do you think? Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like pizza? No? What does it taste like?
Cheese.
Okay. Anything else?
Noodly.
Yeah, noodly cheese. Does it taste like spaghetti?
Yes, it does.
It does taste a little bit like spaghetti. Now, I don't know how in the world I'm going to get this out. How am I going to do it, Dylan? Let me think about that.
Get water and put it down the sides.
In theory, that would work, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it'll mess up the machine. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to mix it by hand, and you're going to taste the ice cream.
Oh.
And then,
my machine.
well, I'm hoping that because it's kind of softened, but it's still frozen to the bottom. But it looks delicious. It looks so good. All right, so now we need to get you a little thing that you can taste your ice cream. What do you want to taste today?
Mm-hmm. Bowl?
How about a little cup so that people can see it? So we'll do like a little glass cup. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. S'mores ice cream. And it took about 30 minutes. Maybe what? How long do you think it took us to mix up the mix? You think it total 45?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Chef Dylan, taste.
Good.
It's good? Darn, I cannot get this out. Well, we're just going to have to let it do its thing. I think I'm going to have to put that in a container in the freezer and then just let it totally thaw. And then we'll get it out and we'll clean it up. And that's the way it goes, right? Sometimes things don't work out. But we can always fix them.
Mm-hmm.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I'd love to. Thank you. Oh. Oh, my. You know what? This is better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I just got a little piece of that ganache. That was delicious in there. So next time we make it, we'll swirl it in, but it will be warmer. So it won't, and it'll swirl into the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better than the first batch. I really do. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what do you want to say to everybody before we head off and You look at the camera. So now we are going to sign off. So you say goodbye to everybody. Thank them for watching.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
And they can catch us next time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll make sure maybe we'll do an announcement ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then maybe we can even put out like a ingredients list, and maybe some people might want to cook along with their kids.
Yeah.
Because that's it, cooking with kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We can't wait to get some stuff up on your channel.
Yeah.
And then everybody can run over there and subscribe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm Louise with the Salt and Pepper, and this is Dylan.
It's cooking with kids.
Cooking with kids.
Cooking with kids.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.